What are some of the things that like you see when a golfer is developing over the years? Obviously, people's bodies change, their swings probably change a little bit. How do you navigate all the potential landmines that go into developing as a golfer?
I tell you what, it can be very tricky, but there's always been, I think with every good junior player, when they start out, their foundation fundamentals are reasonably what they can do, how they can set it up. If they know how they set up, they grip the club, so forth and so on, and they can maintain those ABCs through their growth spurts. Especially Scotty, when he hit his, good Lord, he went straight up. And normally you see a kid do that, they still have the little guy stance, and all of a sudden they're in the big guy frame, and they forget this part. And so you've got to make sure that the stance width, things like that move with the way the body's growing.
Yeah, absolutely. And Scotty, how tall are you now?
6'3".
So
yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that was like to have your body change and how your game had to evolve with it?
Yeah, I mean, my body changed a lot early in high school, and I would say my golf game didn't really catch up till probably a couple years ago, to where my swing finally felt normal again. And there was a lot of conversations Randy and I'd have where he would keep reminding me just to be patient and not worried, just because I'm just getting used to my body. And you know, things started hurting, I didn't feel great, and it was a little bit weird, but ended up making through it.
I mean, that's a great lesson, right? Because the juniors, if their body changes and they were playing at one level, and then all of a sudden they get into a little bit of a funk as their body's changing, that's sort of expected. So you got to be patient with that.
You do, and the thing about it is, you kind of have to replace what the product says. Look how, tell them, look how much further you're hitting the ball now. Just use that distance to our advantage, do something, because it really does, it changes things a great deal.
Yeah.
Especially if you look at their hands on the golf club. Scotty had a little, what I would call a different grip when he was smaller. It was very odd.
It was pretty bad. We tried to fix it a bunch of times.
Yeah, but it was a little bit of this and that, but as soon as he got stronger in his hands, now I can even feel my hands more. So there's always a positive to offset that growth spurt where they feel a little bit bad about the game.
That's a testimony to your coaching, is to be able to kind of frame those things as positives, even though someone might be struggling, but it's like, hey, look, light is at the end of the tunnel because of this or that.